So I want to talk to you about a version of the bear that I use, and I use in a very particular way. So we use the bear exercise with a block underneath the left knee, the wonky bear, okay? And this helps to kind of push the femur backwards and almost like it's coming out of your back pocket. So we actually drive essentially because we take the pelvis with it, and therefore we're driving internal rotation relatively through here, okay? But what I want you to do to start off is actually have your feet on the wall, have your knee on the block, your hands underneath you, okay? Don't make them too far away. But I want you to have that little bit of traction up the wall with the balls of your feet and your other knee being at the same level as the block knee. So you're not on the ground yet. And here's the key bit. So you let your belly button and your boobs lift up. So your chest, your sternum lifting backwards up to the ceiling, okay? Arms nice and straight so the pit of your elbow goes forward. Now you're nice and strong through that whole section. Really breathing out those low ribs. Breathing in super softly so that you're using that space that you've made in your back. Both hands being down. Right now, this leg's going to stay very vertical, and because you've aligned everything, you're using everything, you slowly take that knee to the ground, and you're not shifting away, but you're really getting the truth of all of this and all of this actually doing the work that it's supposed to, okay? Then what I quite like to add in as another variation, okay, is instead of just being hands on the ground, actually start back at your both knees at the same level. Right elbow on the block. So now we're alternating. Right knee down to the ground. And this is really keeping me true. So now, because I'm reaching more and I'm keep turning my sternum at least to the ground or slightly to the left, I'm really using that turn of my upper body, okay? What you can do is have this elbow down and use the other arm to turn you back. You need that quite far away. So it's one of the reasons I like to use the block. And maybe you need play around with different depth of blocks. Maybe that's all you need to start with. That's all you need to start driving your own change. My elbows are a little bit too far away there. And then increasingly, you want to make your breath as quiet and as slow as possible. So also to start off with, under your knee, you might just find that this is enough or slightly thicker, and you can use books, you can use something small like this wrapped in a towel or a towel folded over it, just to give you that height variation to start getting used to, because for some people that immediate depth is too much to actually deal with through the pelvis and the sacrum if they've been stuck a little bit in a position for a long time, or the back of the hip capsule and the glutes are too tight, maybe even the pelvic floors something got going on. So there's lots of things you can do. Feel your way, keep each part of the movement true.